This is a spam comment. You might have seen something like this in the comment section as you browse YouTube. Typically, these scammers pose as the original content creator and then leave a comment offering a way for you to get a hold of them, where they then will try to swindle you and steal your money. Now this is Stephan, a very popular YouTuber who apparently may have his YouTube channel deleted in a few days. What does he have to do with these scammers? Nothing really, except for apparently YouTube mistakenly confused Stephan for being one of these scammers, probably during one of their cleanup efforts. As a result, they may be deleting Graham's YouTube account. Alright, this is ridiculous. Like, next level ridiculous. Like, Miley Cyrus using a triple negative ridiculous. But it's not only ridiculous, it just plain shouldn't happen. I find it concerning and completely unnecessary that YouTube would ever send a content creator like Stephan a threat of this nature. Oh, but here's the kicker. If YouTube wanted to, they could easily get rid of all these spam comments, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Which then begs the question, why aren't they getting rid of these spam comments? Huh? It's the elephant in the room. Let's get into it. Subscribe. If you don't know who Stephan is, he's a YouTuber in the finance space that has over 3 million subscribers. He not only dedicates himself to providing valuable content, but he also makes YouTube a ton of money. Let's hear Graham in his own words explain what's going on.
And so the other morning I logged into my account and I saw a big red banner at the very top of the page. Our team has detected repeated or severe comment spam from your channel. Unless you immediately stop all spam activities, your channel will be terminated on July 12th. Prior to this, I've received no warnings or no indication that this was ever an issue. Not to mention, when I saw this, my heart sunk because I knew it had to be an error. I also got this email from YouTube with a termination warning, comment spam detected. Hi Stephan, we wanted to let you know that our team has detected repeated or severe comment spam from your account, which is a violation of our spam, deceptive practices, and scams policy. Any future violations of our comment spam policy will result in immediate termination of your channel. About a year ago, I noticed a series of new accounts beginning to impersonate me in the comments section. They would use my same name, my same profile picture, and use bots to respond to every single comment on a video, sometimes multiple times, telling that person to text a WhatsApp number for investment advice. Needless to say, the entire thing is a scam. They always show up within seconds of me posting a new video, all pretending to be me or using a slight variation of my name with the exact same message. I even go so far as to block specific words that they use from showing up in my comments, like WhatsApp. But as you would expect, within about 5 minutes, they realize that their comments are not showing up, so they use slight variations around the word to get past the spam filter. Although it appears in the process of cracking down on this, my channel was accidentally swept into the big mess of trying to chip away at these spam comments. Even though I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now, I have a feeling that YouTube is identifying accounts that just post the same comments over and over again, prompting people to go and text a WhatsApp number. And when they all use my name as their username, it was inevitable that their policies would round up all the Stephans out there, and my real account would somehow get mixed into that.
Yeah, so that's Graham's explanation of what happened. He's such a nice guy, so cordial, respectfully responding and giving YouTube the benefit of the doubt. But when is it time to get angry? Firstly, making a mistake like this is unacceptable. You might not know how a database works, but let me tell you, every account has a unique user ID. This means multiple accounts all using the name Stephan shouldn't create any confusion for YouTube. Because while each account has a name that looks the same on the website to the end user, each account looks completely different on the backside to YouTube, because every account has its own unique user ID. So I have no idea what could have possibly gone sideways for them to make this kind of a mistake. Oh, but that's barely scratching the surface of what's going wrong with this picture. Because this begs so many deep questions about the state of our society. Silicon Valley tech giants have amassed so much power and influence, it's incredible. They can just cast people's livelihoods to the curb via cold, canned emails, and without so much as a single hesitation.
Who is that over there? He doesn't look right to me. Cancel his account.
I don't want to get political. Love him or hate him, I don't care. But a sitting president of the United States was wiped from the internet. If nothing else, it does say something about the level of power these tech giants have. Are we okay with this? Are we okay with what they're doing to people? Is this how we want to live? Like slaves to our masters? Masters who are sitting in their ivory towers deciding haphazardly who is in violation of their community standards. If you think Graham isn't stressed about this, I would be willing to bet that you're wrong. Having to constantly live in fear of having it all ripped away on a whim. That's not good. You know, let me say something. As a landlord, I support property rights. Absolutely. But there is an expectation that I will treat people in a certain way and not abuse my position as a landlord. For example, I can't just decide to go and change the locks randomly on a tenant's door. And why not? Because we understand that someone's living situation is their livelihood. And nobody wants to live in a world where the balance of power is so skewed that the rug could just be ripped right out from under someone on a whim. Nobody should have their home taken away without proper notice. But isn't this similar? Isn't this what's happening with social media and other tech giants? There are so many examples, even beyond just YouTube. What about Stripe closing down people's merchant accounts, with the only notice being after they've done it? And Graham's just a high-profile example of this kind of stuff. There are actually so many examples of this happening all over YouTube. In fact, I just discovered that my own channel has had some unfair treatment. My comments, the ones I leave for others on their channel, yeah, those comments are going right into the spam bucket. Why? I always leave original and thoughtful comments. I can't imagine why my comments would be hitting the spam bucket. Speaking of spam, let's dig into the problem of actual spam in YouTube comments. I guess they would have us believe that they are doing their best here. You know, after all, these scammers are so tricky. You know, adding special characters and other nonsense that can outsmart any of the YouTube spam detection algorithms. Well, guess what? I don't buy it. What if I told you that it wouldn't be that hard for them to eliminate spam altogether if they wanted to? How can I make such a bold claim? Because I was able to develop an algorithm in just a few hours that is able to tell the difference between spam and not spam comments with 100% accuracy. And I'm gonna prove it to you right now. All right, we're just here on Graham's channel, just gonna look for some comments. Let's start by grabbing something that's clearly not spam, paste it in, check. Okay, that looked good, it said not spam. Let's try another one, paste it in, check. Okay, not spam. Now we gotta find some of those spam comments. There must be some in here somewhere. When you want spam, it's hard to, ooh, that looks like spam. Here we go. Oh, look, it found it, spam. Let's just keep trying. Where are they? Come on, Graham. I think Graham's been going through and deleting a lot of the spam comments. He's been all over this. At least that's what I think. Yeah, it's hard to, oh, there's one. That looks pretty spammy. Yep, spam. Okay, ooh, another one. That looks spammy. You see they switch it up a little bit, slightly different symbols and whatever. This looks kind of spammy, a lot of quotes and weird stuff in here. Not spam, okay. Most of these are the same. Let's go to Meet Kevin. Do you got some spam, Kevin? See, I think Kevin's got, oh, that's definitely spam. Yep. Ooh, well that's definitely spam. Yep, see, it can tell the difference. Let's get one that's not spam. Not spam, okay. The point here is that it's really not that hard to detect spam. I mean, this is working. So if I'm able to do this by myself in a few hours, either I am some kind of genius who is able to crack the code that nobody else can, hint, I'm not. Or YouTube just plain doesn't want to have these comments go away. But why not? I don't know. But I would love to hear your thoughts and answers to this question down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. You know why? Because I need more subs. It's kind of hard to get subs when my comments are being filtered. So protest by subscribing. Until next time, you guys are awesome.